We all struggle in our workplace. If somebody says no, mostly it is untrue or they are lucky few. There have been times when I have cried but tried convincing myself to look strong. It resulted in me experiencing panic attacks, anxiety attacks. Gradually, it has become difficult to hide my struggle and wear a smile on my face. But I pushed myself to the extreme edge. Obviously, none of us want to look sad and fail. But when I look back and think today, I realized that I couldn't admit to myself at the time that I needed some support to manage the pressures that were increasing my anxiety. Now I think if I would have been supported by the right people at the right time, I could have achieved much more than what I did. I would have created more beautiful experiences for people around me. Better late than never. Now I have decided to speak for and speak on behalf of you. You beautiful people, teachers who are very, very important in our lives. You may say difficulties are part of life. Dealing with them is courage. Maybe it's true. But don't you think we all must have this one opportunity to be vulnerable and share our struggle once in a while? Despite of everything that is happening in your life, you teachers get up each day and come to work. For few it is need, or for the other few it could be an escape from what life offers to them. For some, teaching is passion. Educators do not feel, I know that you can share mental health issues with unmanageable stress with your management or head of the institution, mostly because you are so worried about the consequences of asking for support. You might be thinking that your colleagues would gossip. What do students think of me? What if management thinks I'm unfit for the job? Pain hides in there, deeper and deeper, between all the if and buts, isn't it? In fact, it seems to be getting worse in schools when teachers share their struggles. How often in school and college, management or the head of the institution worry about your mental health? We have counseling desks established for children, but teachers? Emotional well-being is an essential element for a teacher, or any human being in that matter, to perform better. A teacher with aged parents, family, and children will be juggling a lot with multiple roles to play. When she tries giving time to everyone who's in need, it leads to unmanageable emotional pressure. This is where management plays a major role by making sure to understand each one's life and responsibilities, not letting teachers totally burn out. When support is extended with empathy, teachers feel valued. They realize that they are cared for. They get the strength to deal with circumstances. Otherwise, eventually we see this diminishing enthusiasm. We need to shift from blame to support. The mental health and well-being of the teaching profession is always a neglected area of interest. Each individual and situations are different. So is the treatment. This is the time for the leaders to step in and assure we are here for you. It takes a lot of patience and commitments. What works for one may not work for another. But when compassion replaces the judgment, you see the miracles happening. Leaders should know how to lead with empathy. Meetings have to be placed for an open conversation. By giving an opportunity to be open and share thoughts, management unlocks this energy in the team. Management makes teachers support each other to manage their job with all enthusiasm, just by leading with empathy. When you feel safe, you will be more productive. Change the narrative for everyone. Change the narrative for everyone and lead with compassion. We have to certainly look at changing the educational institutions environment from overburdened shoulders to fear of failing to become places with openness and honesty, where it genuinely is a place of learning and happiness. This clearly means that the teacher who's facing an issue with mental health, when supported, can disclose it with confidence and trust for reasonable adjustments. Being there for each other, please remember, being there for each other always. Being there for each other always makes us a better team. After all, understanding the world of one who teaches us to understand the world is our obligation, isn't it? I wish, hope, and pray you teachers get more and more support from institutions and keep us inspiring. And all I would like to mention is, it's okay. It's okay to be not okay. Speak about your stress, your issues, and mental health. We need you more. Love you all. Thank you.